This episode of Special Conditions Podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. With tiers as low as $1 a month, you can support a collective of hardworking, part-time creators that have a passion for Pokemon and podcasting here at the Pokemon Professor Network. What's up, Pokemon card game fans? Welcome to episode 201 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is March 25th, 2026. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Justin Keller. And we also have a guest here. Justin, who'd you bring with you?
I got one of my fellow Star Wars nerds here in Texas, Mitchell, who also happens to be a Pokemon nerd, so always appreciate it.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
It's going good.
Going good. So, Milch and I went to a little tournament called Houston Regionals this past weekend.
And you told me you were going to a league challenge.
Well, it was a larger challenge.
Yeah,
Was it a larger than
2,600
life
players.
challenge? Holy guacamole.
Yeah, you remember back when that was like what Nationals was making? Like the
Yep.
NAIC?
I do remember that because I was there. Back in the day, which was a Wednesday. No, I'm just kidding. It was a Friday. I don't know. It's crazy that like gameplay starts on Friday. Like it used to be just like you'd get there, sign up, and you'd start gameplay like Saturday morning very early.
I can't imagine just signing up there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
like-
you'd like pre-registered or whatever, but
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like signups like fill up
Yeah, so
like almost like the night of whenever they open registrations.
well, it's crazy
gotten
too. You
better.
also get a competitor package. Like Justin, what was your competitor package? Like what did that come with? Because
I mean-
first off, it costs a lot of money just to sign up for this.
we got the regional playmat. This
That
was
looks like
Mega
a league
Heracross.
challenge. Playmat. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a league challenge.
How dare you?
I'm just saying.
Don't. This is the boys.
Love boys.
God, what was that from? Was that Legends ZA? Where
Yes.
it's the boys?
The
Okay.
Heracross.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, like in previous,
And then you
Large
also
scales.
got a stamped Dawn,
I-
which the stamped Dawn goes for like 40 to. Yeah, there we go. It goes for like.
oh, I
40,
thought you were
50
talking
bucks
about One
online
Piece
right
for a
now.
second, because that's
No.
they have
No,
those-
come on,
that's it.
no.
no.
That
You
was the
literally got me. You literally
pre-conversation.
got me.
Oh my goodness.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
but
no.
Dawn, the supporter,
Yes.
that makes more sense. That's cool. See, I love stuff like that. Those are the cards that I want graded in 10s, and just for personal, like
Adam, you're supposed to play them.
really. Not that. That's like a trophy. That's like a memory. That's a
That's
very
fair.
important thing.
You got to play like the bling.
Yeah. See, you have to play the bling. Mitchell knows.
Oh, man.
Mitchell knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, was that the SAR Lily?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I played Zoro to
That's-
Houston.
Yeah, Mitchell over here with his like $500
But not
deck.
3-sword style. We're talking about Zoroark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what podcast is this?
Got him.
Wait, Justin, did you see my
Got 'em.
Fez?
You guys are getting me.
I was gonna say I played this Fez.
Yeah. How did you
I did not see
No.
the Fez.
see? Somebody
Yeah,
tried
I
to sell
played-
me one of those like day of the release of Ascended Heroes.
Oh.
I'm like, no, like those cards are gonna go down. I cannot handle that right now.
And,
Yeah.
and they have not been going down.
No.
I haven't been looking. What are they, like 30?
Which is fine. I don't know what the
Those are
Fez
not
is
30.
right now.
I kind of don't want to
Well,
look
I know
either.
they're not 30.
Okay, now you're gonna make me look.
Yeah, we have to look at them now.
Okay. Fez and Dippity.
Because the full art, just the regular one, is
Oh.
like $13. The regular one is $5. The alt art from Shrouded Fables is $46. Yeah, it's only $85. That's market for
That's
this
not
right
so
there.
bad.
For the one from Ascended.
That is not
But
bad.
I was trying. It was being
Mm-hmm.
sold to me, or trying to be sold to me for like almost $200. I'm like, I'm all set.
No.
Like, I know it's playable. It's a beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great card.
It's a great card. It's the best card. People are saying great things about this bird.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying bird is the word.
Bird.
Okay.
Bird is the word.
Mitchell, Justin.
Yeah.
We'll start with Mitchell. How did you
Mhm.
do? You played Zoroark.
Mhm.
Was there anything fancy or spicy as a tech that you threw in, or was it just straight and you went ham?
A lot of people had started cutting the Darmanitan line. So I still kept a 2/2 Darmanitan line with one reversal
Okay,
energy.
that makes me so happy. I
Mhm.
love the Darmanitan line. I don't think that it should be cut. I don't think. I think
What were people cutting it or
warrants
replacing
so
it
much
with?
space.
I think
Just more consistency?
Liam's list ran a 1/1 Toadscrew line with the LGM with a Nighttime Mine for the Dragapult matchup.
I'll pull up our handy dandy
Which
limitless
that's like
here.
that's like high level brain thinking. Like that's
Oh yeah.
and you've got to do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like that was the tech used.
What did Elgium do?
So you want to move like Neo Upper off of Dragapult, and then with the Stadium card Nighttime Mine, Terra Pokemon, their attacks cost 1 energy more.
Let's see, is Nighttime Mine in this list?
Yeah.
All right, Stretcher.
You gotta. Can you open as image?
Oh.
Or yeah, all the way down. Yeah, Nighttime Mine.
Yep, sure enough. Go ahead.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Have you? I'd not until this past weekend. I'd never even heard of Nighttime Mine.
Is that from Ascended Heroes?
Yep.
It's from, what is this from? Yes, Ascended Heroes.
Wow. I got to get my hands on one of those.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this list. It's kind of a crazy list. It's not one that I could pilot. I'm not skilled enough to have this many one-ofs.
I went with
But I do love
kind of like the Brazilian list.
Did you play Zoroark?
No.
No, you didn't play it? Okay.
Mm-mm. Zoroark would have come up on my
Yeah, that's fine.
I played one Alakazam deck.
How did that matchup go?
Bricked super hard game 1. Game 2 set up Darmanitan, kind of started sniping his Abras and Kadabras. And then game 3, he just kind of scooped it up and said, you can just keep on playing. So it was like kind of even. I recycled my Ionos with a Palpad, and he just couldn't draw out of it.
See? Ionos are still tough.
Well, it's going to be gone in
That's awesome.
In
All right.
live in like 2 days.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I did the trainer trials or whatever, so I was like, oh, Iono's gone? Uh-oh. So I just opted for judges because I've been running on the side. I've been playing eels. That's been my my go-to. And I'm getting people to like they're like, oh no, I've got you, and I'm just like, Mega Electros, take this. I'm like, you're not running a switch. I got you. I love it.
Yeah, it's crazy to me like how Switch has just been like out of people's lists for so long.
There's a reason they reprinted it as a full art. It's a usable trainer.
Yeah.
Okay,
people would rather like Turo, you know?
I guess so, yeah. No, I got hit with a Wally. I was like, that Mega Gardevoir is not my friend right now. So, I still won, but it was very
So, Mitchell, you played against Alakazam. What else did you play against?
Ooh, I've had a very diverse matchup. I played 8 different decks
Wow.
for all my games. Let's see. I started off with a Zoro mirror match. I lost. I tied Dragapult Dusknoir. I played Lopunny Dusknoir, Guardy, Golden Go, Alakazam, Grimmsnarl, and it says Raging Bolt for my winning in, but it was like a Joltik Iron Hands, like Joltik Bolt, I think is the
Ugh.
name.
Yeah. So what would you say your hardest matchup was?
Ooh,
Or the I
probably
guess the toughest match?
Golden Go for me. I couldn't race with him.
Yeah. Yeah, Golden Go's a
Oh,
tough
Golden
one.
Go.
It's
No, I
it's
had trouble with Golden Go as well.
there's just something about being able to just draw your entire deck
Mm-hmm.
turn 2 that just it's unmatched.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it does lose steam after a while, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, all it takes is a Badoo and your entire strategy is kind of stuck in your hand. All right, so what was your ending record?
I ended
How did
the
the
day
day in
1
total go for you?
4-3-1. So 4
So
wins, 3
close.
losses, 1 tie. I was 1 card off of making day 2.
It
No.
was.
Yeah.
I know. So sad.
So
Well,
my game
congratulations.
3. Yeah.
That's a
Thank you.
strong feat.
Thank you. So yeah, my
Cuz like if
mhm.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I was gonna
You're
say
good.
my last game with Joltik Bolt. I owned him. Both of us needed 1 or 2 more prize cards to win, and he had the turn. I owned him down to 2. He got to draw for turn, use a nest ball, restart for 1 with Mew, Fez for 3. Off of that last Fez, he found Pokegear. Pokegear for 7. On the 7th card, he found Crispin to win.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like the perfect storm. Well, at least you
Dang.
walked away with a positive record. If I go to a large scale tournament, that is the only hope I have. That is the goal is to leave with a winning record. Just so I know that I competed, I gave it my all. And then sometimes ties just happen and you don't realize it. And
Sometimes they
that's
happen a lot.
Huh.
it's an awful feeling. It really is an awful feeling. Like cuz I've been playing like a bunch of different card games. Like I dabbled in Digimon, I played some One Piece, like I play Magic sometimes with my coworker. So it's like I've seen all these like different time stops and like figuring out tie rules, and they're all different. Like they're not all the same. So I was used to one thing, and then I went to Hartford Regionals in 23
Mm-hmm.
or 2023, and I got hit with my tie, and I was like, "Wow!" I didn't even think about it. The kid was just like, "Nope, shake my hand.
Yeah.
That's a tie." And I was like, "But I was gonna win."
It's not how it works, unfortunately.
I know. All right, Justin. Speaking of ties, how did you do?
I tied 4 times, so I
Hey, that's
ended
4 points. I'll count it
I ended
as a win.
2-4. One of my losses, I could have played out for the tie, but I wanted to reward the girl I was playing against for she had the better board state and would have won in time. And in an opposite scenario, I would want someone to return the favor to me, so I let her have it.
Okay, that's very
So,
kind of you, Justin.
yeah. But yeah, I think now this is a me problem and not practicing best of 3. I haven't practiced best of 3 in forever.
Clearly.
Like
No, I'm just
like probable years.
kidding. Okay.
But yeah, no, because there was several matchups where when I finished, like when we ended in turns and tie in game 3, I was just like, oh my gosh, I could have. There's so many things I could have done. Some of it was me, some of it was my opponent. Like, man, between games, pile shuffling. What are we doing here? We don't have time for this.
Like, check the rule book. Check the rule
or
book.
just like I'm clearly ahead, I'm cl- I'm clearly ahead in game one, and they're not scooping, so I gotta play out the full game, and then we go to game two, and then I'm like, okay, it's not favorable. I could still win, but I'm gonna scoop and go to game three, and then game three ends up being a slog. So that's where I went wrong. Let's see. I played against. Let's see.
Because you opted to scoop and go to game three often?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's, I think, because I was like, okay, maybe if I just get the better start, because there's sometimes where I just had hot starts and could do it, but I should just learn. Oh, I was playing Dragapult Charizard list, one inspired by Oscar Madsen's list from EUIC. He got seventh in that one, and then I swapped like a card or two. I ended up playing Briar, which I wish I wouldn't have played Briar because I never used it. That the scenario just never came up for me where it would have mattered. There were times where it was close to mattering in a game three, but I didn't manage my time to use it properly. So I should have just used the, what's it, Acerola's something, the one that heals. If two
Acerola's
prize
Mischief.
cards left. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that it was recommended to me to play, but I don't own that card, so I was just like, I guess we're running Briar.
That's rough. I would have just added an extra consistency card at that point.
Yeah. Well, it was like a fun out, especially since I'm consistently drawing so many cards with all my Dracloaks. I was like, okay, you know, it might come up in a game or two, and then it just didn't. But yeah, so I ended up tying against Golden Go in game one, where I steamrolled him in game one, but he made me play out the full game. Game two, he scooped early. And then game three, I had the upper hand, but we were just taking too long and we didn't finish. So that was an annoying tie. Game two, I won. What did I play against? I think I played against Zoroark, which was helpful that I did a side event the day before of just playing standard because I hadn't played against Zoroark with this deck, and they were just absolutely steamrolling me. And because I was attacking the wrong thing, I was going after the Zoroarks for two prizes instead of the things that attack on the bench, like Zekrom or Reshiram or
the Darmanitan.
Especially the Darmanitan, since I play a lot of evolving stuff that are under 90 HP, like the Dracloaks are 90 HP. So a double donk on Dracloak is absolutely brutal. Yeah, so I end up winning that in game two. Game three, the dude flips over Crustle, and I'm like, oh no. Now, I stood a chance because I run Chi-Yu, and Chi-Yu has the comeback mechanic where it does 50 damage plus 90 if you had a Pokemon knocked out in the previous turn. So since I'm hitting for weakness, that's 280, which is enough to one-shot their Crustle with a metal. Because it's, it's 240. I think it's 240. Yeah, so I was close, but not close enough. I was not able to. I needed to. What did I need? I needed to bench my Crustle a turn. I mean, not Crustle. I needed to bench my Chi-Yu for the third knockout for the last two prizes a turn early because I didn't have any way to ramp Charizard and get energies onto it. And when I did, he just bossed it up and killed it. And I was like, well, let's go to game two. Never finished game two because Crustle plays really slow. And man, those spiky energies are annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and then it was a bunch of ties against, our Zekroms. Oh, man. I'm blanking on what it's called. The Flame Sword guy.
Oh, Ceruledge.
Ceruledge. Or...
Yeah, Ceruledge, yeah. The Ceruledge players I kept coming across were really slow. It's supposed to be a fast deck, and they just played slow.
There's not many actions.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that pile shuffled and just was slow in actions and slow in decision making.
It's like fighting Gong.
I don't know.
Like fighting Gong, shuffle. Oh, let me go back in. Earthen Vessel.
I'm gonna play Nest Ball. Then I'm gonna play another Nest Ball after
Yeah.
Yeah.
shuffling.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna play Buddy Buddy Poffin.
Mm.
Then I'm gonna play Arvin. You're like, what? Just play them all at the same time.
Mm.
All right, Justin. What would be the one deck that you fought that was just like, wow, this was like super hard?
Oh, it was Crustle.
So
It was the one I was dreading. It was the one, if I had like actually practiced enough ahead of time, I would have considered playing. Like it felt right to play Crustle this weekend. I kind of felt that way from the vibe I was getting from like, online and everything leading up to it, that this would be the weekend for Crustle, and turned out to be true.
It's a
The
great
Crustle
medical.
player I went against finished 129th. They just missed top 128. They were like 9-4-1 or something.
because sometimes with decks like that just capitalize on the, hey, you can't touch me if you're an EX, and 90% of the meta's EX, and let's just say out of those 90%, 50% have an answer. The odds are pretty good in your favor as if you're gonna get steamrolled or not, or if they have an answer or not. So, I mean, otherwise they're attacking you with Dracloaks, and like that only goes so far. So, I totally understand and see that for sure. Okay, so did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Of
We did.
course.
All right, did you do anything else while at regionals? Because you
Let's
said
see.
you played some side events.
Yeah, on
Oh,
Sunday.
Mitchell wanted me to do this regional on Friday. Let's talk about. You don't want to talk about your side event on Friday?
It was a retro tournament.
Yeah,
So
he was like, oh, there's this. It was a retro in the sense of it's no longer in format, but it wasn't that retro.
yeah, it was Battle Styles to
So Mitchell,
Paradox
what
Rift.
sets was it?
Battle Styles to Paradox Rift. The Battle VIP pass format.
And what did you play?
Roaring Moon EX Turbo Moon with 4 Pokestops.
How did it go for you?
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah. I raced Miraidon, couldn't find the last energy to attack. And donked a Lost Zone Tina player. And then there was a really janky Mewtwo Vegan deck. And then another Lost Box player that's like, I can't deal with like single prize like board states. You're meant to take out like 2 prizers.
Okay, that's fair.
And that's before like the Baby Moon came
Fair.
out. So your only single prizer is more Pekko, and you're only doing 70 damage. And then you have to accelerate the 2 energy attached onto it to someone on your bench.
Yeah, it's tough. This was a last minute decision for me to even participate. So they said the organizers said they had a bunch of decks that you could just borrow. So I was like, okay, let me borrow something. And I went and I borrowed an Arceus deck.
Oh, there we go.
And it was Arceus Radzard. And me forgetting the format at the time, this was super heavy turbo time. The Arceus deck would have been good like the previous rotation, not this rotation. So yeah, it was tough. First match I went against an Iron Hands deck, Miraidon Iron Hands, and they hit on all 4 generators turn 1, going second, and absolutely smoked me like. Man,
They were like, "Get good, bro. Get good."
yeah, I started a Squovit in the active because I had nothing. And then they amped me very much the second turn for knocking
Amp you
out
very much.
something else. I don't remember what other. I think maybe it was Radzard. I don't know, but it was not good. And so I was like, okay, yeah, that was fun. I only survived like a turn or 2, and then I had the bye. And then I went against what deck did I play against? Oh, it was Lost Tina. and they donked me. And so I was like, all right, that's it. I'm dropping. And it was only supposed to be 4 rounds, but 2
Well, I'm
absolute
glad you
feels
stuck. You
bad.
stuck with it. You know.
Yeah. And yeah. Well, and so the third, I mean, not even part of the tournament, I played against Mitchell and his Roaring Moon deck, and he also smoked me from the beginning, just turboing out and taking out my Arceus. So it was never close, and I was just like, well, I chose the wrong deck. I'm just gonna call it quits. So at the tournament, they had a merch booth there where you could get the merch like what I'm wearing right now. And it was a what do they call it? The
Hashtag not
Champions
sponsored.
gear
Yeah, championship
or
gear.
something. Yeah, and so it's like stuff that you can only get there, and like it says, oh here, it says Series 26 on it. It says official Pokemon Championships gear and stuff. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I want to get that. And they give you a wristband, and with this wristband, you can only go once until Sunday you can go again. But so I was like, okay, yeah, let me go over there because the line was long for a good portion of the day, but at this point it was only like 10 minutes. So I got the hat that I'm wearing, which has the other side.
There it is.
Has the regional
I
logo
like
on
the
it.
gradient colors around it.
Yeah, and then I thought the gradient was so fun. Like I'm not traditionally a fan of like rainbow hats, just like so much color, but the gradient is just so cool on it. And then they had a lot of black shirts, but I can't wear black because of my white dog fur at home. So I got this Pachirisu shirt.
And then I got the playmat.
It's electric.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a nice playmat. I like that.
Look at that Pika.
Yeah, it's like Pikachu on a shield. It actually looks like really cool. It's if Pikachu
so that
was the mascot for Shield.
That was Friday. We were pretty much pooped at that point. Well, actually, I went and played that side event doing standard as Mitchell played out his 4th round.
Yeah. And then I went to go check in while you were still playing.
And because he went to work that morning for a few hours and then drove to Houston, which was another 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then played in that
dedication.
Tournament. Yeah, he was. You were there to pick up wristbands, right, at like 11:30, weren't you?
Yeah, I got a video of the line. So check-in was in Hall A, and the line wrapped all the way to Hall D. So people were walking all the way to the end of the line.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, Adam, for frame of reference, to walk from D to A would take you at least 5 minutes.
Okay. It's a long line.
And then Sunday, we did the more fun. Oh.
Well, I was going to just transition because you had called me and you had said something about a raid battle. So I figured you could tell a little bit about that.
So Sunday, I was like, okay, Mitchell and I are done with standard. We don't want to, I'm not playing this deck again, at least right now. I'm just kind of like, we're still kind of brain dead. Let's do something new. Let's do something fun. So we did a raid battle. And the raid battle, if you've never done one, is pretty interesting. So you have a big raid boss, and they just use one of the jumbo cards. But it uses those attacks, and it kind of has those hit points, but not really. So its hit points is the 60 card deck. And the 4 of you basically team up against it. You all play out your turn like simultaneously, and then the raid boss has its turn. The only thing different is if you play a stadium, you can only play one stadium for the whole group, and it affects everyone. So if you played, like, I'm going to say Lost Mine, for example, or Galar Mine, though it's like two more energy retreat costs, that would affect everyone.
Like jamming tower. No one has access to tools.
Yeah. So, and since it's like its own format, you can play any cards you want. It's not like, it's basically expanded rules. You can play older stuff, but a lot of the old stuff doesn't ramp well. Like power wise. But anyways, so you have a pool of 4 supporters because there's four players. But if I have 4 supporters in hand for the team, I can play all 4 supporters. But basically, you talk to the team, you decide, okay, who wants to play a supporter, who wants to do whatever.
We've got 4 professors' research. Let's all draw 7 new cards. Let's go.
Yeah. So like a lot of times what would happen is I would have Lily's determination in hand, but I don't need a new hand. I'm already set up. So then I would give my Lily's determination to the other players that we were playing with. So the first one we were going against Mewtwo v Union, which I think is a fun raid boss to go against because it has some kind of crazy attacks. It has the, what is it, like Psy Blast, where it does play 16 damage counters anywhere you want. And then it has the Super Heal, which heals 200 damage. And then it has that other attack that does like 300 damage or something. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. But it takes 4 energies. And so as like you're building up your attack, you do your damage. And then before the damage resolves, the raid boss plays their hand. So their hand plays a little different. It's 5 cards. They flip over 5 cards, and then we resolve those 5 cards. So it could be an energy, it could be an item, it could be a supporter, it could be 5 supporters. But whatever it says, it has to do. So like the deck we went against, like they would like an energy. Okay, the energy would like help power up the attacks, and then it would be like an Arven. So then the raid boss goes and searches for an item and a tool, and it pulls those out of the deck, and then it has like a draw supporter, so then it draws a couple more cards, and then a couple more energies, and then they do their attack. And then they just, instead of like picking the best, they just do like, okay, I have enough energies for these 2 attacks. We'll just do like a high-low thing. And so it was pretty tough. At first, I thought we were going to lose. We ended up winning, but man, taking 16 damage counters to everyone's board is tough. So, especially in this format where you're paying a bunch of like low basics. Mitchell, what did you think of the format?
Format was really fun. It's weird bringing in like a standard deck because it's like I brought in my Zoroark, Justin brought Pulsard, and like that first attack was like, oh, okay, I only have the Zoruas on my board, and say goodbye to 2 of them.
Oh, I forgot to mention, for damage, it's like, so like, let's say, in this one, luckily I had Zard up, because my first hand, I had Rare Candy Zard in hand. And you're allowed to evolve on your first turn. Because you're here to play, you're not here to, only on turn 1. So I was hitting for 360 damage, which, is technically more than what Mewtwo v Union has. But what they do is they divide it by 40. So after you divide by 40, then you lost zone those number of cards. So
from their deck?
Yes. So 360 divided by 40 is 9. And so then they flip over 9 cards and lost zone those 9 cards. So then we go through a few more rounds. Some other attackers get online. They attack us. We lose prize cards, and if we lose if we lose a Pokemon, we take a prize card. And if we take all of our prize cards, then we've lost. Does that make sense?
It does.
Because the boss doesn't have prize cards.
It sounds like a very interesting format.
Yeah, and then so we did it with this father and son. The son was like 15, and he's like super into it. Like, besides he was in seniors. Outside of his matches that he was normally doing in the seniors grinding, he wanted to do this raid format. And so I think they had done it a bunch of times, and he had a deck he made specifically for this. It was a Mega Charizard deck featuring the Pokemon Go Charizard. And the Pokemon Go Charizard, if you don't remember, it doubles all your fire energies. And he was using Oricorio EX to ramp fire energies out of the deck. There was Welder, there was Fire Crystal, there was giant hearth.
Yep.
So all the stuff to
Oh
get
man, all the
fires out.
good fire
Mhm.
support from past formats.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I really
Mhm.
enjoyed his deck because and you could tell he really thought about it because Megazard X
Mhm.
is a new card, and then it has all the other stuff. And so the second time we played, he was like, "Okay, let's go get something. I want to try and one shot it." And while we did one shot it, it was not on turn one like he wanted. But
But it was like everybody attacked, and then with that damage, you divided it by 40, and you still got the one shot.
Yeah.
yeah, so let me do some reverse math here real quick.
Yeah, if you could do some reverse
3
geometry,
times
that'd be
40.
great.
Yeah, so we did that on that turn. We did 3,700 damage because we were going against Orbital V, which is a grass type, so he hits for weakness. So he himself was doing over 2,000 damage.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
and so technically they were supposed to discard 93 cards, which is 1.5 times the number of cards in your deck. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
All right.
It's not the way I would have wanted to play it, but I was happy that to help the kid do what he wanted to do.
And it also helped too because
Now
the line was super long.
Yeah.
I saw some social media pictures that Justin posted. It looked like there were some fair games or some carnival games.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of carnival games was there?
There was the Pukumuku bag toss.
Miku.
There was the Mill Tank bottle knockover. What was the third one?
Milk toss. It was like the
Ring toss.
Diglett ring toss.
Oh yeah, the Diglett toss.
That was pretty
And
cool.
then-
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and then Adam, if we take a break, maybe I can pull up some pictures and videos I can share.
All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back. Thank you so much for that break. We just appreciate it. And right now, we'd just like to give a huge shout out to some of our Patreons.
And we want to thank our Patreons on the network, our gym leaders, Maddie G, Espion Willow, KJ Demand, Herbert, Brandy, PTJTRJT. We're going to just have to call him PJ. Fisher, JZE, and James, as well as our executive producers on the network. We got Monkey Bread, Xander, Tish Smith, and Kate the Cons. Our brand new Elite Four producer, Ozark Renee, and our Giovanni producer, Boris Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And the list keeps growing.
It does. Basically, we just need to get at least 150 patrons, and then that are signed up at the tier that we shout them out. So it literally is a poker rap every single time we shout it out.
Oh man,
that's hashtag goals right there. All right, Justin, you said something while we were on break about opening packs. I
did.
went to a local shop that's kind of out of nowhere, and they had Perfect Order Build and Battle bundles. It was like $25. I'm like, heck yeah, I will take that. And I just want to shout out to just the shops and stores that are doing things that make it accessible for everyone. I just want to say that as a parent of a child that likes Pokemon, as a player, and as a collector, that I appreciate that they have a limit of one product per person per day. It means the world to me that stores make an effort to make sure cards get into as many hands as possible instead of just Joe Schmo walking into Walmart, grabbing everything, putting it in their cart, and saying, "Peace out, screw them kids." You know,
Have you
it
seen?
like hurts when my son's like, Dad, he's like, I have my allowance, like I have money, but like I can never find Pokemon cards, so like,
Have you seen the new thing about how people are clearing out the vending machines? There's some glitch you can take advantage of
oh yeah,
and
I've seen
just
it all.
and
I've
just
seen it all.
clear it out.
It's awful. And it's like, think about if you were a kid and you saw this vending machine that was Pokemon, like, mom, stop. We gotta get like, that'd be so exciting, only to be so disappointed.
I saw my first vending machine in Australia of all places, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's one!" And then I was like, "Am I about to spend like $10 on a single Japanese pack out of this thing?" The answer is yes, I did, and then I immediately regretted it, but I had to do it for the experience.
Yeah. No, there's a local like flea market thing, and the gentleman that runs it has purchased like two legitimate vending machines, and there's like every single pack you could possibly think of is in there, and they all have their prices, and it's just like, oh geez. And yeah, it's just, and then you go in like the back of the store, it's like antiques and stuff, and it's like it's just like everything is jacked way up. Like, I remember when the Kangaskhan boxes were on the shelves, you couldn't pay me to buy one of those. They were like $25. They have them for like 60. It's like, dude, no. There's 4 packs in there. Get real.
But speaking of 4 packs, I got 4 plus 1 Destined Rivals right here
All right, so
that I promised
we're
Mitchell
gonna
I would open.
right, but I also want to open packs. Justin, it's been like forever since I've opened
All right,
packs.
so what I'm hearing is pack battle.
It's a pack battle, snack battle. All
No,
right,
we're gonna it's gonna be
which
differing sets.
that's fine, but which pre-release card do you think I got?
Tyrantrum.
True.
The
Doublade.
Blade.
Okay.
Blade.
I don't. Dublade. Ooh, look at
Yeah, which Doublade is
those
interesting.
minty packs. They're so minty.
Is it all 4 pack artworks?
Yes, it is.
Let's see. It's Mega Clefable, and then what are the other ones?
Zygarde, Meowth,
Ooh.
and Starmie.
Nice.
Which one do we do last?
Meowth last.
All right. Well, I'm doing Starmie first. You open yours.
All right. I'm doing Ethan Toho.
I'm doing whatever this is, Starmie. I'll do my code card is
All right.
visually there, so if you see it on the stream.
Here's mine.
Oh, there's 2.
Oh, all right. You didn't let me guess the energy, Adam. What do you think my energy is?
I don't know, yellow.
I'm gonna go grass.
It's
water.
oh, it's blue. Look at that. I got a shovel.
Right,
oh, I got a Rattata too.
Oh, I also got yeah. I gotta move myself so I can see what I'm opening here. Larvitar, Rockets Beldum, Lipard, Team Rockets Bomb, Teal Mask Ogerpon, Ethan's Typhlosion.
Ooh.
We got the.
We both got
Meowth.
art rares.
Ooh, the
Let's
Meowth.
go.
I'm gonna have to sleeve that. I'm gonna have to sleeve this Meowth here. That's a nice one.
And the
Yeah,
Aurorus.
and then
okay.
a Chen Pao. Look at that.
Sipow.
Yeah, I got a. Yeah, right. I should probably say what I got. I don't even know where my sleeves went. Where did my sleeves go?
Here, Adam, I'll hand you one.
Wait, where did you say you were gonna hand me one?
Yeah.
You gotta hand me one. I'm like reaching for it.
Here you go. Here you go.
All right, cool. Thank you. That's something you got to put on the Instagram.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Look at that. So we both got art rares.
Yeah. What is yours again?
Aurorus.
And I got the Meowth.
Meowth is sick.
That's fun.
That is actually wicked cool.
Oh, Meowth. Rocket's Meowth has the attack Pocket, but like Pocket Pilfer. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Huh. I just like the name Pocket Pilfer. All right, next pack. I got the
Next
Mewtwo
pack.
artwork.
I've got the Clefable artwork. So far,
right,
this set's
Mitchell
been good to me. Look at that.
So Mitchell pulled straight fire from his packs he got from the side events. He said, I'm going to pull a Mewtwo. We'll see if he's right.
All right, I'm going to read off my code 27BWXVPHZJ6DQ. Good luck.
And my code is N2NJLJRBVMV7K. All right,
I'm guessing yours is yellow.
Fire. It's about to be straight fire. Oh, Growlithe.
Ooh,
Best
Growlithe.
card.
There you go. Ariados. Klefki.
Wello.
Energy Surge.
Electabuzz.
Staryu.
Celia. Team Rocket's Petrol.
I don't know who that guy is.
Starmie.
A trainer again.
Reverse. Bromantis. I could not read that in reverse. Team Rocket's Eradicate.
Probopass.
And
a
the
hollow Auroras. Pulled the same card. It just wasn't an art rare. All right, the next one, I'm keeping this code card because it's a new set. I want to put it into TCG Live.
There you go.
But I'm also going to say lightning as far as your energy goes.
All right, here you go. You can type it in.
No.
You want to get the QR code this time.
Oh, that was sneaky. I like that.
All right, I'm going to go water. Ah!
Hey, I got it right finally.
Misty's Magikarp.
I get a Haunter, an unexpected. No, that's not an Onyx. That's a
Mankey.
Bumblebee.
Team Rocket's Mareep.
Pass.
Tarantula.
Judge.
Right? Yeah, Team Rocket's Tarantula. Team Rocket's Ampharos. What does Ampharos do?
It's
Canyon.
Whenever your opponent plays
Shocklock.
Pokemon from the hand to evolve one of the Pokemon, put 4 damage counters on it.
Like the old Shocklock.
Okay.
What is Granite Cave? Steven's Pokemon take 30 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting.
I don't know. I got a Shaman.
Sudowoodo.
Who does this? Rose's Encouragement.
Jingaling.
Reverse Hollow.
And Misty's Gyarados.
Reverse Hollow.
Hey.
Aegislash. Ooh, and a Leaf Energy. A Growing Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides a Grass Energy. The Grass Pokemon this card attached to gets 20 extra hit points.
Crustle
That's
players.
Kind of cool.
All for Crustle.
Oh.
All
right. They say last pack magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to do the thing that Justin did and hold my hand over the QR code. So if you're watching this, get in that Gibby. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get in that Gibby.
Whatnot. All right. My code is VVL XY62 PNJ PCQ.
Mitchell's just over there typing in the codes.
I'm going to guess fighting.
No, it's water. I didn't guess anything.
I'm weak. It was psychic.
A binnacle.
There's Squovit. It's no, it is Squovit.
Dartrix.
Relor. Man, that is hard to read. Team Rocket's Grimer, except
Bunnelby.
Grimer could be looking up the skirt. The skirt is just off screen.
Crushing Hammer.
Rocket's Houndour. Lantern.
Canyon.
Team Rocket's
What the heck is this? Core Memory. The Mega Zygarde EX this card is attached to can use the attacks on this card.
Oh, yeah.
Geobuster for 350 for 4 fighting. Holy cow.
Yeah. Team Rocket's Nidoqueen. Is this any good? If Pokemon Nidoking is on your bench, it does 120 more damage. Interesting. Team Rocket's Muck. Wobbuffet.
Okay.
Oh, and the Nidoking.
I think you win because I just got a Gengar. No, but it's funny because out of all these packs, I have a reverse hollow Aurora, and I got the
Yeah.
hollow and the art rare for the whole line. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I do have a last one. I told Mitchell I would
What?
open them all.
Well, it's okay. You already won because you got
Yeah.
the EX at the end. I only got
So
the
this
one
is
art rare.
my victory lap. This is my victory lap. All right, I'll keep this code for once, and I'm gonna guess.
Psychic.
I was also gonna guess psychic. Mitchell, what are you guessing?
Dark. Oh,
It was
Steel.
metal.
Steel. Steel.
Team Rocket's
All
Porygon.
right, here comes the Mewtwo. Here comes the Mewtwo. Mewtwo energy.
Heat
You gotta have the
Rotom.
three
Use
fingers.
Grimmothy.
Impy Imp. Shroomish.
All
Ogerpon.
right,
Team
there's
Rocket's
Giovanni.
Giovanni. All right.
It's looking good. Boss
It's
is here.
leading up to it.
Arcanine. This is the
Arcanine.
pack.
Oh,
this
best
is the
card.
pack
This
right
is
here.
the pack.
Okay, here we go.
Roserade.
Mewtwo.
Judge.
Oh, it was just a judge.
Spidops.
And Spidops.
Well, we tried. We tried, right?
It's funny. I just bought several of these cards to make a Team Rockets deck. Should have just waited. That was fun. I don't open packs very often, at least anymore. But what I did do is I wanted to share some of the pictures I took while I was in Houston.
Yes, please do, Justin. Hey, look.
Yeah,
It's an
so-
astronaut.
As you know, we are space cadets now. Houston's all about space. They got NASA Mission Control there, so there's a lot of like astronaut space stuff all over town. This was literally right outside the door to get in. So the Eagle has landed. This was just a video showing kind of the layout. It's pretty big.
I love the music too. It's a whole vibe.
Yeah. Here was the champion medals. One day
One day.
we might get closer to this. I don't know that we're gonna win, but one day we'll get
With
closer.
practice.
Here's the merch. Yes. Here's the merch booth and those bright colored hats. And I was like, okay, I'm taking a picture of this. Remind me to go back later to get a hat. Here is the stages, the Pokemon Go stage, the TCG and the video game stage. Here's all the stuff you could have bought.
Yeah, see that youth shirt would have been really nice, but they only had it for the little kids.
The Pikachu?
Yeah.
Oh, is it only a little kid
Yeah, it
shirt?
says
Oh,
youth.
I didn't
It
realize
said
that.
youth. It said a youth T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
If I was still in my youth, I would have gotten it.
The regional leather jackets are actually pretty nice. They're $170, but worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, so
They
the
just,
glare was on the price, but I figured that meant something as to I shouldn't inquire
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't.
It was yeah. It was just I mean, Mitchell and I can just never wear that here. There's just never time to wear leather jackets. This is after I bought my hat. Here was the stage, which I assumed was a TCG stage, but I was
It's
wrong.
VG, yeah.
And this is obviously the VG stage. I was just walking around taking pictures, and then there was so many plushies there, which, as you know, most Pokemon people are plushie fanatics.
Yep.
So
Especially
I like how they
Umbreon.
divided them up by type. It was like the dark types over here, then it went like rock, and then it went like ice, and then fire.
Ooh, there's the fires.
Oh, I saw DeFi there.
DeFi.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this was.
I don't
one
like
of
the way that guy was shuffling his hands. He was like, "I know that guy named Justin is coming to buy
They
some
had
cards for me."
they had the what's it called? The little gotcha boxes here, and they
That's
did the
cool.
right thing by unboxing all of them, because if you leave them in the original box that they come in, they're mapped, and you can just look up what is what on the map. Oh,
Really?
I just went down the whole line of plushies here.
Growlithe, Arcanine.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's crazy that like, did they have
Oh, yep.
card
Again,
vendors?
they did. I don't know that I necessarily got pictures of all of them, and they were doing. This was like one of those like side interviews, which I think this was probably
Yeah,
VG.
it's VG.
I don't know because I didn't recognize that girl.
That's Sierra.
Mitchell, did you recognize that girl?
That's Sierra Dawn.
With the microphone.
Yeah, Sierra Dawn. She's one of the VG casters. Her boyfriend is Joseph Ugarte. He's one of the high level NA players.
Mm. Oh, here was the ghost space I thought Adam would appreciate.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, this is just the merch booth.
So there were different T-shirts than what they showed?
Oh, I don't know what that sound is, but I'm not sharing that with sound again. We're just going to go on. Oh, they had, just for
Pokemon
funsies,
Snap?
they had a whole section of N64s and GameCubes and Switches set up with other games you could play. So, like, Mitchell and I played Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 just for the fun of it.
That's so cool.
And then I played a game I never played. Mitchell, which pinball was
Ruby
it?
Sapphire. It was on the
Yeah, the Ruby Sapphire pinball.
Yep, on the Game Boy.
It was connected to like a GameCube. Yeah, so they had like the GameCube converter or whatever, and so I think I did pretty well at the game. I got like 20 million points or something. You can like catch Pokemon in the pinball, and then the Pokemon can evolve as you like hatch more eggs and stuff.
See, I had the original Pokemon pinball. So I am
here was
familiar
the
with this.
Diglett toss. Oh, the prize wall.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, there's an iron bundle at the top.
Yeah.
You didn't ask them
I
to
knew
keep
you'd
that?
appreciate that.
Jeez.
Of course, they go to each thing. Yeah, the Jolteon there was 3,000 tickets.
Oh, that's not
And
bad.
with the Switch
And
2.
you're like, look at me
This
with
is-
my 20 tickets.
Yeah.
The Switch 2
Yeah.
is 3,000 tickets?
This is fun. They were just they timed up the high five on their Heelys. Oh, this is our
Yeah, I'm podcasting with
Yeah.
those two right now.
yeah. Hey.
Hotel breakfast.
Oh, this is breakfast. Okay, I was like, what is this? And then I saw the time, 7 a.m. Yeah, we got up and ate breakfast at 7 to make it there by like 7:30-ish, 7:45 for the first match to begin at 8:30.
Look at you and Arcanine.
My boy.
Your boys.
Was round
Yeah.
1.
Oh, I just really like this guy's Mega Rayquaza shirt. And then I guess Mitchell took a picture of me
Yeah.
playing.
I had finished
Just
super
fun.
early.
I wore my my Star Wars Texas Snow Reaper shirt. Just
That's so cool,
thought it
though.
would stand out a little more than any of the other Pokemon stuff that I have. Oh, and
Man,
then our
you guys ate like kings.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That was our first meal in like
a local
12
had recommended this restaurant.
12
Yeah.
hours, yeah,
Yeah.
right?
All I was eating was beef sticks all day. Yeah, and so it was called Pie House.
House of
Pie,
Pies.
What? House of Pies? House of Pies
you
in
get a pie?
downtown
No.
Houston. I can't eat pie. So so I got surf and turf instead. So Adam, don't look. And then but sweet potato fries are really good.
They do look good. And that side of vegetables, that does it for me.
Yeah, Mitchell crushed his chicken fried steak. I mean,
Yeah.
a vegetable. It had gravy on top that was Adam's vegetarian. Yeah. Another
Mhm.
picture. Yep.
So anybody that's listening at this point, you should be checking out the
Uh,
video on demand on
Yes.
YouTube. Check out the visuals because there's a
You can
lot
check it
you're
on
missing right
Spotify
now.
too. I upload to Spotify.
Definitely.
Yeah, this was day 3. We were just there to have fun. Um, Drinking lots of coffee as we recovered from the previous day. I don't know how people do these regionals all the time. Like Wild is a lot of fun. A full day, 8 rounds, and then if you make day 2 going to round 9, that's a lot of playing. My head hurts so bad.
Yes. I don't know how they do it either.
Oh,
What is that?
one of these vendors had the Team Rocket's tie clip, and I thought it'd be a fun little Pokemon thing to add for this wedding I'm going to in July.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so you can see there it has it's an R for Team Rocket, and so it says Team on the little clip part, and then it on the R it is Mewtwo sticking out his hand and doing like a Psy Blast. It's pretty cool.
That's so cool. I thought it was like a mini like the briefcase.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. No, the packaging was cool too. Now we got more prize tickets. This was after we did our 2 raid battles, and we did a Ditto match, which was pretty fun. Mitchell ended up winning our Ditto battle. Essentially, a Ditto battle. Um, you open a pack of cards, you use the Pokemon from there, and you have these 2 Ditto markers. And so any basic can evolve into any stage 1, can evolve into any stage 2. You could also use the Ditto marker to rare candy. It just ends your turn instead of being able to attack. And then all of your energies are rainbow energies. So it's just like a fun little pack battle trick that you can do. And
That's really cool.
in the second packs, some people got some heat. Some people like I was just using like, no I was just using baby Pokemon, no double prizers. The person I went against had a mega Lopunny. I was just like, how am I supposed to compete with this? I
You
only stood
can't.
a chance because they couldn't draw into energy. And after I hit them for the 3rd time, they still weren't dead. They finally drew the energy and ended it. Ah, yes. Here's our Diglett playing. Let's see. Let's go forward here. Yes. That's where Mitchell was showing off, getting his rings on there, catching the Diglett. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I didn't quite do as well. I did better
Yeah.
at the Miltank's milk bottle toss. I got 1. I got 2. Got 3, 4, and 5, 6.
How many did you need to get down?
Oh, you were just doing this for fun. This was like just something you did for fun. There was one. Mitchell and I were having a good time just reading X or Twitter over the weekend, and one of the posts was like, "I feel sorry for the the tournament employee who keeps having to set up the milk tank milk bottles for this one kid who keeps playing the game." He just kept doing it over and over and over. Here's the stream setup if you wanted to watch the stream. It was a little hectic because you could hear all 3 at the same time, like Go, VG, and TCG. But it was like if you stood to a certain side enough, you could only hear the one.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I got 6th place on my run on the Ruby Sapphire pinball. There
Okay.
with 24 million. So it was fun.
Oh, because you're just.
Yeah. And then we got absolutely
Smoked.
destroyed by the computers in Pokemon Stadium.
Did you guys play the Delibird one on number 2?
No. We only did the
We
ones
did
on
not.
one.
There's a Delibird mini game.
Yeah, I
Okay.
misspoke. The Pokemon Stadium 2 was busy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then I just
Hey,
thought
it's
this was funny
Espeon.
with all the unknowns on Espeon. Oh, and then I bought my friend a Trico because he's a big Gen 2er. Wait,
3.
Trico's Gen 2, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Gen 3.
Three.
He's a Gen Sceptile's his favorite, so he did not have a Trico.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and
Is
then
that
we
a
went, I
gluten-free?
forgot. It is.
Oh.
We went to the Hobbit Cafe. They had this little restaurant in downtown Houston called the Hobbit Cafe that's been there for over 50 years. And it's Lord of the Rings themed. And so we had Uruk fries. This was a burger that was wrapped in a gluten-free wrap. It was the like the Balrog burger or something. Mitchell, do
I
you
had
remember
the
what you had?
Prancing Pony Hickory Burger. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you can see his burger there, and the fries are
Mm-hmm.
incredible. It was with chorizo, jalapenos, and
So
queso
good.
on top of the fries, and they were like the really like well cooked fries
Mm-hmm.
too. Oh man, I was
Wow.
like
That
having a
sounds
food
amazing.
coma.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we got our picture.
It's hilarious. So
Yeah,
you had a
well,
good time.
we had
It was
a
awesome.
good time.
All right. Is there anything that you were disappointed in? Like
Other than
anything that was like
myself,
other than yourself? Like anything they could do better or anything that you didn't see that you wish they had?
Ooh.
I kind of wish there was at least some sort of lunch break. Like, even if it was. I know it's tough. You can't be like, let's break for an hour, but. I mean, something other than just
Yeah.
dropping early.
Like, just scoop early.
That was like the only thing. You just like. From 8:30 on, it was just nonstop.
Yep. And it's like you barely have enough time to go to the bathroom. You barely have enough time to get anything to eat.
I will
I
say,
feel
though,
that.
I don't. This was a great convention center for it. It was huge, plenty of space. And I think we're seeing the benefits of a consistent single tournament
Mm-hmm.
organizer now. This is Mitchell. What was the name of the
Gaming Gen.
organizer? Yeah, Gaming Gen. They know what they're doing. They're set up well. Everything flowed well. There was no hiccups as far as I could tell. Nothing crazy went on. There was a couple times where some rounds lasted a little long, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, come on, we're like. I know overtime is supposed to last like 15 minutes, but I thought like we would be like done at 15, and like sometimes we're like going 25 minutes past end of round. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like we're always waiting on, like, the stream game. So it's like, if they don't hurry up on time, we have to wait for their pairing to finish before everyone gets paired.
That stinks. Yeah, because you'd almost want them to be starting
Mm-hmm.
before you. Right. You said the gaming place, they are the ones handling the regionals. Are there any other things that you noticed or saw that you were like, man, that's awesome to have, or made the whole event feel special for you?
I would just say, comparing to what I did 4 years ago, like the theming feels better. It feels like there's more like branded stuff. It feels more like what you see on TV for like an IC. In regards to like Pokemon banners everywhere and all this stuff, because I've heard from other players who participate in other games that like if you didn't know the tournament you were at, you wouldn't know. Like if you didn't know you were at like I'm just gonna say One Piece. I can't remember the one that they gave an example of. If you
No,
didn't know you were
I
at a
totally
One Piece
understand.
tournament,
Yep.
there was like it wasn't themed at all. It was just kind of a
So
oh hey
like
we're
go into
here.
locals and there's just a bunch of people at tables sitting down playing, and you're like,
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
geek over to find out what they're playing.
yeah.
Like I walked into the shop where I got this, and they were like, are you here for magic? I was like, no.
Yeah.
They're like, because we're doing a draft. I'm like, I'm leaving the store now. Bye.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was all pretty fun. Mitchell, is
Yeah,
there something that stood out
so
to
I
you?
was telling you back when we got in line that. Let me turn this back on. Back when we were in line for the regional championship merch, that they started doing this past year because like most people only go to like one major. So this is like your one chance to get Pokemon themed merchandise for people that can't make like any of the ICs or worlds.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That is true. Because, I mean, Hartford Regionals in 2023, that was my one opportunity. I don't even know if I don't even know if I bought anything. I didn't
Back
like
then,
stay and
back then there
play.
wasn't like specialized things. It was just the regular vendors. So
Yeah.
now there's the tournament organizer or slash Pokemon has their own championship gear booth, which is where I bought this hat and shirt that's specific to the regional circuit and not something you can buy just on Pokemon Center. I don't know if you can buy through the Pokemon Professor program or not, but
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mitchell, thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining us and recapping your tournament with Justin. We appreciate you coming on and taking the time. Justin, thank you for sharing. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that you went. Like, I could feel your excitement. You know, you were texting me throughout the day. I'm to say I'm a little jealous. Is an understatement. I'm just very excited that you were able to experience regionals in all its glory
yeah.
and have a lot of fun while doing that.
And I will say I was glad that I had someone to go with this time with Mitchell going because man, since I was just like I hadn't really practiced, I was just out of sorts. I was in my head about even going. Like if I didn't have if I wasn't going to be letting Mitchell down, I may have just dropped and not even showed up. But I went. I had a good time. It was fun. I wouldn't have traded it for the world. It was overall 10 out of 10 weekend. Didn't care that I missed all the college basketball tournaments.
We got to
that
see
was
some
going
games
on.
at the hotel when we were done.
Yeah, I will say I was a little sad that
Oh yeah.
it was the weekend in between the events in Houston where there was the World Baseball Classic the previous weekend, and then this coming weekend is the NCAA tournament, which probably would have made hotels just absolutely insane, but it still would have been a cool, fun thing to do like on a Friday night or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mitchell, can anybody find
yeah.
you on social?
I'm usually on Instagram. I'm a Tree Duck TX. That's one word. TreeDucktx.
Okay. All right. If you would like to email us, you can email us specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. Justin, is that a show?
That's a show.
That's a show. Remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.